Alright, hey Transyouthchannel, it's me, Bridget, and it's Wednesday, so it's my turn to do a video. So, this week's topic is kind of two topics. Well, the witch just decided to attack my cat, so... Anyway, this week's topic, she can stay there, Gertrude. Anyway, okay, so this week's topic... Oh, my poor kitty. Oh, heavy cat. Okay, this week's topic is bullying. In two different ways. Bullying in general and bullying in the LGBT community, like such as an LGBT school. Or just the community in general. As we all know, bullying is bad. And, what are you doing, cat? Bullying is bad. Yes. And, I don't think, I don't know. I'm a very temperamental person. I'm very, as an Aries, I'm sensitive, so it's kind of, when I'm talking about bullying, I try not to be biased when talking about it, just because I've endured a lot of bullying, so I'll try to be as unbiased as possible. But, you know, it happens everywhere, for any reason. There's, well, I don't know really what to say about it other than it's bad. I'm just gonna skip to the next part, bullying in the LGBT community. Bullying does go on in the LGBT community, and as far as an LGBT school goes, I really don't think it would stop bullying. It might stop a certain kind of bullying, like, you know, cisgendered people ragging on LGBT students, and that sort of thing. But I don't think it would solve general bullying issues, because people find whatever reason they can to not like somebody, anybody, even somebody who is similar to themselves. Just because a group of people are all trans does not mean that the individual people are going to not pick on another person within that group. Because people will find whatever reason to pick on somebody. Whether it's because they think they look funny, whether it's because they don't like their beliefs, spiritual beliefs, political beliefs, whatever. There's still going to be that kind of bullying going on in an LGBT school or the LGBT community in general. Bullying is bullying. It doesn't, as its own entity, bullying does not discriminate. You know, gay people rag on other gay people for, you know, being too flamboyant or not being flamboyant at all. Trans people rag on each other, you know, whether or not they pass. People, especially people, trans people can be some of the meanest people towards other trans people. Just because of a person's lack of passability at that time, or for dressing a certain way, or for presenting themselves a certain way, or for, you know, sounding a certain way, anything. An LGBT school is not going to solve the problem of bullying. It's only going to reduce certain kinds of bullying. And back to bullying in general, I don't really know what to say about it other than, you know, it's not something that humanity is going to be able to rid itself of in any way, shape, or form. People are judgmental beings, and as horrible as that is, that's just how it is right now. And people will find a way to judge you no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're the perfect goody two shoes. People will find a way to judge you for something. He's not happy with me right now because I took his spot. Anyway, people will find a way to judge you. And it'll be for anything. It can be for, I don't know, having a zit in the middle of your forehead. But, and of course there are different levels, different intensities of bullying. Okay, fine, leave me. You know, there's bullying, you know, because someone has an ugly shirt. There's bullying because somebody comes from a poor family. There's bullying because somebody is gay. There's bullying. You can be bullied for about anything. And I don't think that people have a solution to it because the problem is people. And people don't like to change. And you know, a lot of people think that bullies, you know, they don't know how bad they're hurting you. And blah, 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 blah. And I disagree with that most of the time. Yes, there are cases in which a bully who is picking on somebody or bullying somebody doesn't know the extent of how much they are hurting that person. And sometimes just, you know, having an intermediate, a person in the middle, a mediator, is that what, I don't know. Anyway, having somebody to come in and have both parties talk to each other, that works sometimes. And of course, I know there are situations in where a person will bully other people simply because they are bullied or they have, you know, home issues or whatever. But a lot of the times it is malice. You know, a lot of people say bullying isn't usually necessarily malice, but from my own experience, this is where I might be a little biased, but from my own experience, I believe that at least a lot of bullying does come from malice, and a person does know exactly how much they are hurting you, and that's what they want. So what to do about bullying? You know, you can only perform the cliche answer to that question. You go to somebody. If you can't handle it yourself, personally, I don't take bullying very well. I used to. When I was a child, I was very timid, and people could bully me and, you know, normally get away with it. But now, I don't take to bullying well at all. And I will, let's put it this way, I will beat the living shit out of you if you try to bully me, especially in person. But that's just me. Other people, you know, they are timid, they get scared, they fall into depression, they don't want to talk about it. You need to tell somebody if you're getting bullied. Your parents or an authority, a relevant authority. Because, you know, bullying can be a very serious thing. It drives people to suicide. And it can drive people to murder too. You know, sometimes the victim of bullying will be so enraged that they will end up killing the bullier or somebody else. And that's not good either. I mean, it's one thing to kick the shit out of somebody who's trying to pick on you, or, you know, teach them that picking on you is not a good idea. But it's a completely different can of worms to kill them. You know, that's not something you ever want to do, is kill somebody. So You need to talk to somebody, even if it's the police. Somebody can step in, somebody can lead you to somebody who can step in, and the issue will be solved. But bullying itself will not be solved until humanity evolves. And I'm not talking evolves like Darwinism evolution, because I find all that stuff ridiculous. But I mean evolve like spiritually, as human beings evolve into a much less insane and more mature civilization. And until that happens, bullying is going to continue. And you either have to find a support system to deal with it, or you have to stand up for yourself and deal with it yourself, which is what I do. I don't deal with it. So yeah, that's about it really. So I hope you enjoyed my video. I know it was kind of a rocky start. I didn't really know how to begin it, but I did it. So this was Wednesday, and there you go. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe to us. If you have any questions for us, please email them to us at transyouthchannel@gmail.com. This was Bridget filling you in for Wednesday, and ciao.